Shut up and sit down.
This is a very special edition of our, I'm not even gonna say sessions anymore, we're just talking about stuff. It was getting hard, like labeling stuff. We have new film equipment, we have new lighting, we have a slightly newer location. There's no more kitchen backdrop, so let us know what you think about it, if it looks good, all that. If you have a filming rig yourself, let me know what you use, so maybe I can learn some stuff too. Also, playoffs started today. Pretty excited. Well, one of us is. I'm not going to tell you which one of us is. You figure it out. But let's go. Houston. They're losing right now, so. So we're trying some beer today. And today it's Shiner S'mores. Is that how you say it? S'mores? Right. So I think it tastes delicious.
It's very chocolatey. It's a chocolate and marshmallow ale, and it tastes just like
God. It doesn't even taste like
chocolate
beer.
and marshmallow.
It doesn't even taste like beer. It tastes like love.
I mean, you know it's beer, but it tastes like chocolate.
It's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's coming. Everyone's invited.
It's very good.
Everyone's.
It's the chocolate, and then it's not just marshmallows, but it tastes like toasted marshmallows.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Like
toasted marshmallows.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's a winter season ale, I say, which is really good. Makes you feel warm.
I like it.
Like
thumbs up.
Yeah.
So I mentioned change in an earlier video. We have decided to part ways with our Shopify Printiful arrangement we had, and we are going to partner with Teespring.com. This is going to open up a bunch of different things for us. For one, we get to attach charities to our sales. So every time you buy one of our pieces from now on from Teespring, you're going to be donating or helping us donate to a charitable cause. And it tells you which one. I've already started creating some stuff. The site's not live yet, but it probably will be today. I'm going with SPCA because I love animals. I'm also going with help for suicidal soldiers because I'm a soldier, and I don't know if you remember the movement a while ago. 22 veterans were committing suicide a day, and I think that number has dropped a little bit, but it's still an issue that is pretty serious. And I think another one is, I forgot. They're all on there. So,
but like you said, the big thing is what really got me is the charity thing. And there's so many of them. It's a lot to choose from, but I think it's really cool because I think what's really cool about it is because some of our images can tie in with the certain charities there are, which gives us more ideas too,
right,
as far as what charities we want to have. For me, I want to make sure that whatever charity that you when you buy the shirt, it kind of ties in with the image, which is really cool. I'm already sold with this new with Teesprings now because of the charity stuff, because it just adds a little more of that special thing to the shirt, because you're buying it not only because you like the design, but there's a certain percentage that's going to go to charity. So I'm all for it.
Right. That was the big push or the big reason. But another good reason is it's going to open up a lot more avenues for customizing stuff. Right. We've gotten every time I tell anybody that we have a T-shirt type design business, they're always like, "Oh, I have a family reunion," or stuff like that. And this is going to open up that avenue where we can do things like that.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to buying shirts in
bulk.
In bulk,
Right.
We couldn't really do that. I mean, there was a way to do it, but it's not as easy as it was now that we're on this one on Teesprings. It's going to be a lot easier for us to do custom design for somebody, and they can buy that design in bulk.
Once you have purchased a certain set amount that we talk about, then they'll print them all, and send them to you. So that's
a whole lot easier.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then the whole charity thing.
Right. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
And that even makes it even better, because depending on who's buying the shirt, you can say, hey, got these shirts. I know we have friends that do sports or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf.
I've been asked by 2 of my friends already to maybe do some shirts for the Frisbee golf annual this or that.
And we can even work with you to where you can say, hey, what kind of charities are out there? We can give you a list, and you can be like, okay, can you make me this many shirts and bring and give it to this charity,
right,
or whatever. I think we can do that.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
And then that's something you can bring up, like, hey, these shirts
they cost this much money.
They cost this much money, and they're also going to this. It's just kind of a feel good thing. So I like it.
If you haven't noticed already, we're kind of moving. I think we're trying to move a little bit into the whole video production part of it too. So we haven't really talked about it. It might be a name change coming. I don't know. It's still gonna be blank slate and something. But I'm having a really good time with the whole production part of it.
It's crazy because we're starting to learn a lot about each other, and to where, like, Ray is a production fanatic. So that's one of the things where it was like, we can't narrow ourselves down to one thing. Production, we're clothing, we're design. So so we're still working on a title. If you guys want, give us some suggestions. It's gonna be blank slate, but we wanted to.
For example, blank slate production, blank slate designs, blank slate incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Something where it kind of everything all in one, and then we could have smaller little.
It kind of encompasses
right
everything. So give us your suggestions. It's still, like Ray said, it's still in the making, to where we haven't really, confirmed anything yet. It's gonna happen, but this is where you guys can give us your.
And if we're open to suggestions. If you guys want to, give us suggestions other than blank slate, 2 awesome dudes, 2 studs, whatever.
Because we're looking into a lot more, not just production, but we're also looking into, as far as the art. Me and Ray talked about. We have discussions, and we want those discussions to turn into art.
Right.
The art is going to be based on discussion, whether it be a T-shirt. I also brought up to him maybe a little small comic strip. So the viewers have something that we can put on our Facebook page, a little comic strip based on our discussions. And then not only you have the comic strip, but you also have a T-shirt based on our discussions. So it's a lot of things that's coming up as we're growing, and we're not slowing down at it.
It's amazing. So, right now, it feels like we've been doing this for a long time, but we are in the infant stages.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for maybe 2.5, 3 months. And it's not what either one of us expected at the beginning, but it's not bad. That's not bad.
And we're constantly, I think one of the great things that we're doing is we're not just saying, okay, we're not just being content with, oh, we're a clothing line. Because now, as you see, we're already talking about production.
Yeah.
We're already talking about.
Well, I mean, like we said when we first started, it was like, okay, 3 designs each every 2 months or every 3 months,
Every 3 months.
and that's it.
Yeah. So we're constantly trying to change, you know, certain things that we do. What, you know, because we hear you guys, you know. So we're changing and we're growing. So
Yeah.
we want you guys to grow with us. So that's why we do what we're doing. We talk about this stuff. We want you guys to give us your suggestions because, you know, it's a I don't know what you want to call it, but
I mean, it's a growth process.
yes, yeah, growth process. I like the sound of that.